We have 2 weeks. 2 weeks until our date that we are trying to leave by. We have a ton of things to do. Today we have, so this pile, there's like 8 jobs that we're halfway through all of them, and we're going to try to get them done today. What? Were you cold last night? So you got an extra blanket for tonight? So we've had some cold, stormy weather that has had the boat moving a lot, and the girls think they're cold at night.
I wasn't cold. The blanket just kept falling off me.
That's because your window wasn't open.
No.
Did you have your window open?
It got down to 66.
Well, you should close your window.
No.
You like the fresh air?
Mom, look at
The
he
cat
does.
The cat does.
Look at he does.
Silly, silly.
Ah, don't take my dog.
All right, we have a ton of things to do, and I don't feel very good today. I have a really bad headache. Your dad is?
Yeah, he's in the engine room.
Previously on Spoondrifter, we spent 3 years in a boatyard, bringing our 40-year-old hurricane-damaged sailboat back to life. Todd, I, and 4 of our 10 kids knew nothing about boats when we started, but with time, we have repowered, re-rigged, and turned this boat into a home that's nearly ready for the next big adventure. We've spent this summer learning to sail and adding the last essential pieces before we sail to Florida and leave the U.S. for bluer waters. The engine room. The girls say you're in the engine room.
Yep.
All I can see is your backside. What are we up to in here?
Isn't that my best side though? This one's working now.
You got them all up?
They're all up.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo woo. The only one we have left is we still have a 200 amp panel that Klaus gave us that I got to buy a controller for and mount somewhere. So I'm not sure where to mount it. Maybe we should put an addition on somewhere on the boat. We have more real estate to put solar panels. Today is going to be a bunch of engine room work and wiring work.
Yeah, I told them we have like 8 individual projects.
Yeah.
Halfway done.
Yep. One of them is the blower motor. Where is that? It's lost. That's part of the problem, is you gotta find all the stuff. Here it is, right here. We gotta mount the engine room blower. So that's gotta go up in there somewhere. We got the emergency bilge pump, which is this guy. Wiring up the autopilot. I'm going to try to wire up the autopilot today, hopefully. And the mizzen lights. And the rear nav light. Rear nav lights takes priority, because we got to have that to move.
What is your problem? Why am I on your bed? This is Abigail's room. Looks like we need to send kids to do laundry today.
We should do is send them across the ferry, and they can do it over there where it's cheaper, and they can go to Lowe's.
And we need more
wood.
toilet paper. We're running low on toilet paper. We
You
have
guys
2
have
rolls
used all
left.
that toilet paper. Don't you remember that we switched to Charmin, which means you only need like 3 squares?
Nah.
Nah.
So what is that? That old yucky wire. So what is the old yucky wire?
This is the old autopilot power wire. So that's what I'm replacing today.
Didn't we already replace it?
It's right here.
Oh, but it has to.
This goes up into the helm station, so I got to pull this out of the helm station right here and replace it with the new wire. It goes to the back.
Yay! You're so cute.
Yep, probably should. Right?
And almond milk.
Yeah, look at all the water in here from the frickin' rain.
Well, I'm not going in there.
You have to.
Nope.
So we have to, should do, try to unplug this drain for a minute. Let me get something to see if I can get it to unplug. What's your secret for unplugging these little stupid drains in these things? I don't think that's gonna work. That ain't near long enough.
Very wet.
It's too big.
That we're going to be able to go side to side anywhere that you want to go.
There's a lot of crap in there. Okay, that did not work. Next tool. Help me out here, guys.
Would you like to go back downstairs, puppy? Back downstairs. Okay.
Note to yourself when you load this stuff. Load them with the rope part on the back side. This side, so it's easy to get it out. Because if it's facing that way, you can't get it out. Mud. Yuck. Wipe it on my Scooby-Doo shirt. This is our hookup for the nav light, but it's got to go through right here. So we got to drill a hole in the floor or the deck and put a deck gland through for this wire. I was hoping this wire would be long enough. All right, Abigail, you're gonna climb in here in a minute. How's that? Everybody watching, vote if you need Abigail to climb in here instead of me. Everybody, yep, everybody voted for you, Abigail. I know, you need two people. You need somebody out here and somebody in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well we need to find somebody because I have a project already. Unscrew the screws.
I'm working on it. Okay, it's not coming out, Gabe. Can you push it? This might be 5,200 it on, dear. I said this could be 5,200 it on. Yeah, it's not wanting to come out. There's nowhere to like pry on it. Can't get anything behind it. Let me get a hammer and see if we can hammer it behind it. Well, I think that might be 5,200 it on. So Gabe and I are still going to work on it, but we might need Todd. But he is back in the back doing a different project with Abigail's help.
You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Do-do-do-do. Okay, I'm going to hand you the 3 things that need to go on one. Pick one of them and put all 3 things on very carefully, okay? Hey, have you got those on already? The first set?
There isn't any spiders on there.
Okay, be very careful. Don't lose those. The big silver flat one goes up against the boat. Then the skinny little washer, and then the nut goes on last. And what you want to do is spin it on up as tight as you can go by hand to start with, okay? So just pick one and do it. You do have a hammer in there too.
I can't find it. It's not.
I don't know if Gabe could do anything from the inside or not.
He's not even trying. Wonder if he could hammer it from the inside.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is there anything he can do from the inside? At all?
I don't know.
Well, where is he?
I don't know.
You can't ask him? I mean, Gabe!
What? Can you get a hammer? That's what I'm looking for.
Look in the closet back there. Try to be as straight up and down as you can.
It's the thing isn't even straight. The housing is.
You know that. This has to be like that, is what I'm saying. Just a minute. There we go. Now you can get it, because now you got it. Now you might be able to get behind it. Just don't pry too hard, too fast. You could crack that housing. What? Did you get it on?
No, I
No what?
fell.
All of them fell?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have very many of those, Abigail. We can't do this very often. I only have a couple extra, okay?
Well, it's not my fault. You left.
Well, what will me being here help you do?
You're supposed to hand me a wrench.
Hang on a minute. Hand you a what?
Wrench.
Here's the old O-ring that was broken.
How much of the metal screws come through?
Alright, that part's done.
That's right. Remember?
It's like,
Flap was down.
yeah,
So it
so
opens
it
down.
opens down. Yes.
I mean, it's not super duper critical. It doesn't get a ton of water in here, and if you're getting water in from there, you've got more problems because your cockpit is full of water and your boat is sinking. So, we just want to keep, rainwater and, little waves, residue from getting in there too much, right? So, let me see what I can find. What? Are you ready for your next one? Huh?
It was hard to put it on.
But you got them.
Yes, because my hands are so.
Okay, so I'm going to hand you all three of them again. Okay.
Which one next?
What?
Which one next?
I can't hear you.
Which one is next?
Whichever one you want. Whichever one doesn't have one on it. She's almost as tall as I am, so being in the rear locker is probably not as easy for her like it wouldn't be for me either. But I don't know. I might have to be the one that gets in there to do this. We'll see. All right, here I am. I'm inside the rear cockpit locker, and this is what I'm tightening up right there. You holding it still? All right, okay, Abigail. Now we're gonna do the next one, which is the one by the dock, okay? Push down on it. There you go, good girl.
Don't call me that.
Don't call you good girl? What are you?
Sounding like a dog now.
Oh. Take that out.
What are you doing?
Wiring up a light. All right. Okay, so now I need those blue handle squeezy thingies, wire strippers. There you go. Perfect right there. All right, so I'm gonna strip this wire. Go down to that size, okay?
You cut the wrong wire, a bomb will go off.
Okay, so now there's some orange handled ones. Nope. Yep, and in that box I need the ones that are
Pink?
the furthest back this way.
What color?
Hey, when the lid opens up, the ones closest to where the lid is, And let's see about a blue one. Okay, that little metal thing that you handed me up there, can you hand that to me?
Metal thing.
The little black thing that you handed me from inside the boat. Is it up there? No. No? The little black plastic thing with the, yeah, right there. Okay, now I need, looks like, I think that'll work. How many, my yellow handled screwdriver.
Which one?
Yellow handled.
This one?
Yeah. There we go. Nice. Okay, now when I hand this back up to you, this is going to be hot, so you don't want to touch yourself with it. Okay? Okay, can set that somewhere where it's out of the way, where it won't melt anything or burn anything. Okay, there's a little can of goop up there. Yes. This is called dielectric grease. Imagine what?
Paying attention to the door, so
Who wasn't paying attention to the door?
no one is.
Oh,
So
well,
the cat might run off when we're back here.
she might.
Oh, there she goes.
Went
I
down the
caught it.
dock?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess you better go get her then. Hey babe, let's get hot.
What are you talking about? What's that noise? Oh my goodness. It's been a year. We have
A year?
propane.
4 years.
Well, since you have
A year since we moved on with no propane.
right. That's super cool.
It's hot. It's hot. So this is a combustible gas detector, which is nice. It wasn't very expensive. Sniffer thing, so I'll show you how it works. So if we turn this on, it tells you how many parts per million you had. So you can kind of trace it along your lines, make sure you're not leaking propane anywhere.
I am so excited. He totally surprised me with that. I was editing our video and he was just puttering around and I had no idea that he was getting this all done. That is so cool. Now we don't need electric appliances to cook anything. We can still use them,
Right.
but we don't need them.
Right. It's not a requirement that I have to have those to cook things.
Yeah.
All right, off to the next project.
Which is what?
The next project is wiring up the autopilot.